Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by. Clean and tidy. What else?
There's a ladder here. After you, Arisen.
Only fools and urchins boast of their kind.
Won't someone do aught about this?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant...
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure... Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
I've more time than I know how to spend.
There's naught I love more than a saucy room. What is
Look, as long as it's engaged on all sides.
I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
I don't tell Pop.
I swear I've not blinked once. My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Crack a few skulls if you want to be topped off.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You wanted to ask me a favor this time. So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Would that I could spend all day. I'm not sure what clean and tidy. What else needs doing?
Let's check our stock before a customer comes along.
I'll wander about, see what good.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
I'm just grateful I get
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Working this field all I know. Let's see. Where to next?
I end up feeling
See a turncoat.
There's ought to be said.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just as she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a...
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me. That tyrannical Sir Ludolf thinks he can do whatever he likes. And, well, mayhap he's right. He had the Watchhead himself sent off to fell a Dullahan.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be... I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare...
Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes.
Perhaps you would indulge me in conversation?
The lands around Melve are rife with poison. It is not only poison the plants in... The lands around... It is not only poison the plant...
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot.
Thanks, sir.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops 'tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might the...
Wish I could go on an adventure. What do you think? Does this suit me?
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done. That's quite enough lumber hunting for one day.
Where are you off to?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tailbite.
Perhaps I'll find myself some work today. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not forgotten... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
A ladder, is it? How convenient. Ah, excellent find. Shall we get some rest then? Twas a chimera I was tasked with battling. A ferocious and terrible beast. I'm in no hurry to face one again.
good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I'll wander about, see what's doing.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Home at last!
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh,
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my miss...
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket! What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some...
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Yeah, certainly took a foul turn back there. Perchance we stepped on aught we shouldn't have. 'Tis done, for good or ill. As to which, that is surely a matter of perspective.
Barely scraping by.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the...
Gather round! Treat your ears to a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?
When does my wife...
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper. If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really now? A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Goblins, master!
We've got shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
What's happened?
To think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
A new place to explore. Let us see what it has to offer.
And mine. Stop!
Come on,
Think you can run!
You scared them?
Should be.
Look better on
Feast your eyes on this!
Where do you think?
Make you pay for that. Gold as well as blood.
We're back here now, eh?
Go on, run. I see how brave you are when I catch you.
This is the product of your heathens. Initiative, I'll have to know. Master, watch out!
I must dominate.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter? It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves? Best keep still a moment.
Let me get that. Fighting on any ground. Can't have our foes using it against us. It seems we have enraged our foe. Reckless opponent makes no use of prey. Understood. Well-organized pack is my specialty.
At any rate, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet no two of us are the same.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in... Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch.
Fear not. I shall aid you together.
So, fun begins again. Are you risen?
Whatever I do. Well, if I must. Sleep magic. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
You've my thanks. Take this with my gratitude.
Well done, Master.
Next time, stuff. It'd look better on me, no?
Feast your eyes on this! Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen. Little does our foe realize how narrowly they escaped death's touch. Indeed, you are correct.
Fret not! I'll make the pain go away.
Hold just a moment.
To think there'd be a cavern here. Mayhap we'll find treasure within.
It is an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
The Arisen.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of different creations.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Pray. Speak up should you notice or to miss.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Thank you, Arisen.
Already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Perfection. Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
Travelling beyond the Writ, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover.
'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
You weren't expecting mercy? I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves? Let's keep still a moment.
It's always daunting to venture into the unknown. Keep stout of heart and clear of mind. Any beast will grow ferocious when backed into a corner.
I'll argue that it's comeuppance.
Forgive me, Ruse. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
Right. To arms! Done?
Beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike is the beginning skyward.
Focused attack or end this foe.
Well-aimed strike, right where it hurts. Use this fight to fight our foe.
Worthy of caution, not save our best will do.
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
Focused attack or end this foe. I must. Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing.
Think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Ho-ho! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows.
Ah! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Match your skill, Master.
hereabouts.
Shall we? No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Hoping I can find myself an easy mark.
Magics are at your disposal!
Oi, hand over all the coin in your pocket.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Leave it to me. I know precisely where we're headed.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We've been given a destination. Shall we venture forth?
We have arrived.
Magics are at your disposal!
right you are.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room goes to waste.